Hey guys, how you going? Welcome back to another video. I'm down here at the ag farm today because I'm going to run you through the aquaponics setup. It's a beautiful winter's day, so I thought I'd show you what it's all about, what we've got going on, and we just planted some new veg and stuff in there. So yeah, and some herbs. So yeah, tune in and I'll run you through what it's all about. All right, so down here in the ag farm, we've got the aquaponics setup. Now this was set up with a sustainable schools grant that I applied for and got a couple of years ago. So that included obviously fencing on both sides so we can lock them and keep kids out if need be. It's got a full concrete base. It's got two setups, two quite large setups. So each of the drums down the bottom, tanks, they hold just over 1,000 litres of water. So that's where you'll keep your fish for the systems. I'll show you what we've got in them later on, but previously we've had silver perch that have done okay. Nothing amazing, but we had those in there. So each system has 3 grow beds with the clay balls or the clay media, and these are obviously used for the plants to root into. I'll go through that a little bit more in a sec. So it's got the full systems there. I've got a retractable awning, so in summer we pull it over, but being winter at the moment, it's a perfect time to pull the awning back so the herbs and veg can get some sunlight and it's not too cold for the fish. So yeah, you can see the awning comes all the way out here, but I'll run you through a little bit closer. I do have electricity outlets here, so we've got one here and there's one actually at the base of that pole over the far side just there. So that ensures that I've got power to run the pumps just to keep them flowing. All right, so the way the systems work, the water for the fish down the bottom here, we've got koi in here that have just been in a couple of weeks, so you might not be able to hear me because of the audio, but we've got a dozen koi in here that'll get big. But the idea is that you feed the fish, they produce the waste, and then there's a pump that splits onto all 3 grow beds, and you'll see up here it just pumps out the water, just a drizzle. And what the water does is it goes obviously to the bottom of the grow bed, and it flows along the bottom, and then it overflows at the bottom back into there. So you can see all 3 overflows you've got here into here. So feed fish, fish produce the waste, that's the nitrate and all the other things that the plants need, goes through and the herbs and veg use the waste that are in the water that are flowing through the beds to actually grow like fertilizer. So we've got some strawberries here, and we've just recently planted out the other ones. So this grow bed over here, these are primarily just going to be herbs. So we've got some like coriander and parsley and thyme and a couple of other things. And then kids have planted chives all through here. So you can see them all growing out. They've got nice roots down here now. So they're all growing out. Strawberries, as I showed you. And then we've got some of the Asian veg, so like bok choy, as well as some lettuce and things like that that seem to be going really well. So they're just all settling in, and hopefully the fish are making enough waste for them at the moment. Now, just to ensure the filtration of the setup as well, so the canister filter down here is just like a pond 1 filter. It's got media in it, so the bacteria, so that's obviously to help with the nitrogen cycle as the fish produce the waste. But it also has some cleaning media as well as UV, so that keeps the water clear. It doesn't look so clear right now, mostly because the sun is actually caused algae on the bottom, but the water itself is actually crystal clear. So this has helped here. And just in winter, to keep the water not from being in like the single digits, I do run a heater just on the system to ensure that the fish don't get too cold. So as you can see, they're all hiding over there with the heater at the moment. All right, the second grow bed at the moment does not have any fish in it. It did have some leftover silver perch that I had from about 2 years ago that were getting quite large. So some of those got filleted up for food. Some had a one individual that was left in here, so I actually took that one to my dam at home. So and this one, as you can see, has some stuff in it as well. Just growing in, but there's actually no fish in here, so there's no waste being produced. So at this stage I have to add like a small amount of fish safe fertilizer just to get in the water to keep the veggies growing. As you can see, these grow beds are both pretty much empty, so they'll be planted out probably next term when we come back. But yeah, that's the setup. So the year 10s help maintain these, which are pretty cool. But yeah, it's just a great example of combining aquaculture, so rearing of fish, keeping them in captivity, as well as hydroponics for the plants. So it's one closed system, doesn't require any water to go inputting or any fertilizer or anything like that if you've got the fish. So it's just a nice closed loop cycle that's very sustainable. So yeah. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the little bit snippet. I can do more in detail if you want me to in these videos, so please drop a comment if you want me to answer anything specifically about the system. But yeah, my year 10s run it. It's kind of flipping at the moment from one class to another, but they do all the water testing of the fish. They also do all the planning out and the weeding and all that other type of stuff. But the system runs pretty well as long as the fish are fed. So we keep fish in there, and we're looking in the future to expand into other species. But at the moment, koi, nice and easy. They're good in the cold, because we did lose a lot of silver perch when we had those real cold mornings or cold nights during winter. So yeah, so at the moment, that's all we're running. We might get some silver perch in the future, because it would be cool to produce them for food consumption as well. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, hope you liked it. Drop a comment if you have any questions, and see you in the next one.